Europe, a dream destination, but it doesn't have to break the bank. Welcome to your budget-friendly bucket list. Must-see places in Europe, where travel dreams meet smart spending. I'm Mahnor, and I'll show you how to experience the best of Europe. Culture, connections, and amazing food, without overspending. We'll explore 3 incredible cities: Prague, Budapest, and Lisbon. Get ready to discover the real heart of each city, where locals go and memories are priceless. Let's dive in. Our adventure starts now. Our journey begins in Prague, the heart of the Czech Republic, and a city that feels like it's been plucked straight from the pages of a fairy tale. Step into Old Town Square and you'll instantly be swept up by the magic. Gothic spires pierce the sky, the world-famous astronomical clock draws crowds every hour, and the cobblestone streets wind through centuries of history. The best way to experience Prague is on foot. Every corner reveals something new, from hidden courtyards to lively street performers. Get lost in secret alleys, stumble upon whimsical marionette shops, and cross the Charles Bridge at dawn for a moment of pure magic, when the city is quiet and the statues seem to come alive in the morning mist. Towering above the city, Prague Castle dominates the skyline, its walls holding stories from 1,000 years of kings and emperors. You can wander the sprawling castle grounds and admire the intricate exterior of St. Vitus Cathedral for free, soaking in the grandeur without spending a crown. Hungry? Czech food is as hearty as it is affordable, perfect for fueling your adventures. Try a steaming bowl of goulash with fluffy dumplings, crispy fried cheese, or a massive roasted pork knee in a cozy wood-paneled pub, where the beer is famously cheaper than water and flows freely. Don't miss Trdelník, a sweet pastry roasted over glowing charcoal and rolled in cinnamon sugar. It may be a tourist treat, but it's absolutely delicious and perfect for a stroll. For a taste of local life, visit a farmer's market like Naplavka, where you can mingle with locals, sample fresh produce, and discover regional specialties. Grab a loaf of crusty bread, some local cheese, and spicy sausage for a riverside picnic along the Vltava, watching boats drift by and soaking up the city's relaxed vibe. Venture beyond the main square to neighborhoods like Žižkov or Vinohrady, where you'll find quirky cafes, colorful street art, and even cheaper eats that locals love. Getting around is a breeze. Prague's trams and metro are clean, efficient, and incredibly affordable. A single-day pass lets you hop on and off as you explore every corner of the city. The art scene is everywhere. Public sculptures dot the streets, quirky installations surprise you around every turn, and Letná Park offers sweeping panoramic views over the city's iconic red rooftops. For an authentic, budget-friendly stay, book a hostel or Airbnb in Vinohrady. You'll be close to the action, but surrounded by local charm and friendly faces. The real magic of Prague is in the details. Ornate doorways with centuries-old carvings, puppets peeking from shop windows, and the haunting melodies of classical musicians echoing across the Charles Bridge. Slow down. Sit at a sun-drenched cafe, order a flaky pastry and a strong coffee, and watch the world go by as locals and travelers alike share the city's rhythm. Prague proves you don't need a king's ransom to live like royalty, even if it's just for a weekend. Here, every moment feels special, and every meal is a celebration. It's a city that welcomes you with open arms, serves up generous portions, and makes sure you leave with a full heart and a full stomach. For a fairy tale trip that feels like $1 million but costs just a fraction, Prague is your answer. The sunsets here are pure magic, painting the city in gold. Ready for the next adventure? Pack your bags, because we're heading east, where even more wonders await. Next up, Budapest, the pearl of the Danube. This city is a fascinating blend of grand history and modern edge, where luxury and culture come at backpacker prices. Budapest is a place where you can experience the elegance of old Europe without breaking the bank, making it a favorite for travelers seeking both adventure and affordability. Marvel at the Hungarian Parliament building, a true architectural masterpiece. Especially at night, when it glows golden over the river, its reflection shimmering in the Danube. It's a sight you'll never forget. The building's intricate details and sheer size are even more impressive up close. But Budapest's soul is found in its legendary thermal baths. Széchenyi Bath is a palace of pools, saunas and steam rooms, affordable, unforgettable, and open year-round. Here, you can soak in mineral-rich waters that have soothed locals for centuries, surrounded by stunning neo-Baroque architecture. Imagine soaking outdoors in winter, enveloped by clouds of steam, while locals play chess right in the water. It's a uniquely Budapest experience, relaxing, social, and a little bit magical, especially as snowflakes fall around you. Hungarian food is rich, hearty, and full of flavor. Warm up with authentic goulash soup, a spicy meaty stew, or grab langos, deep-fried dough topped with garlic, sour cream, and cheese, from a bustling street vendor. Don't miss trying chimney cake, a sweet spiral pastry, for dessert. Experience the city's creativity at its famous ruin bars, like Simpler Kurt. These quirky, colorful spaces are set in abandoned buildings, filled with mismatched furniture, art, and a global crowd. Enjoy cheap drinks, live music, and a vibe that's both laid back and electric. For a powerful dose of history, walk the Danube Promenade and visit the shoes on the Danube Bank Memorial, a moving tribute to WFU victims. The simple cast-iron shoes lined up along the riverbank are a poignant reminder of the city's past. Cross the iconic chain bridge and hike up Gellert Hill for breathtaking panoramic sunset views of Pest, Buda, and the winding river below. It's the perfect spot to watch the city light up as day turns to night. Explore the Castle District, where cobblestone streets wind past Buda Castle, Matthias Church, and Fisherman's Bastion. Each offers stunning views and a glimpse into Budapest's royal history. Don't forget your camera. Every corner is postcard perfect. Visit the Great Market Hall for a taste of local life. Browse stalls piled high with fresh produce, sausages, and the famous Hungarian paprika. Upstairs, grab a cheap, delicious lunch from food stalls serving everything from stuffed peppers to sweet pastries. Budapest's cafe culture is legendary. Skip the pricey New York cafe and find a local kukrasta or pastry shop for a cozy coffee and a slice of dobos torte, a layered chocolate and caramel cake that's a Hungarian classic. Ride Tram 2 along the Danube for a scenic, budget-friendly city tour. The tram glides past many of Budapest's most famous landmarks, offering some of the best views in the city for the price of a ticket. Budapest is a city of contrasts, old and new, grand and gritty, always vibrant. From street art to grand architecture, every neighborhood tells a different story, and the city's energy is contagious. You'll leave feeling like you've discovered a secret, one that's easy on your wallet, rich in experience, and sure to call you back again. Ready for sun and sea? Let's head to Lisbon. Our final stop, Lisbon, Portugal. A city of golden light, 7 hills, and endless charm. Nestled along the Atlantic coast, Lisbon is a place where history, culture, and natural beauty blend seamlessly, creating a destination that feels both timeless and vibrant. Hop on the iconic yellow Tram 28 for a rattling ride through Alfama, Graça, and Baixa, historic neighborhoods with stunning views. The tram winds its way up and down steep hills, past pastel-colored buildings and lively plazas, offering a moving snapshot of Lisbon's daily life. Alfama is a maze of cobblestone alleys and fado music. Here, the soulful sounds of Portugal's traditional song echo through the narrow streets, telling stories of love, longing, and the sea. Get lost, find tiny restaurants, and soak up the old-world atmosphere. Each turn reveals a new surprise, an ancient church, a hidden courtyard, or a local chatting over coffee at a sunlit cafe. Lisbon's hills mean breathtaking viewpoints, miradouros, around every corner. These scenic overlooks are perfect for catching your breath and taking in the city's red rooftops, the sparkling Tagus River, and the distant Atlantic. Head to Miradouro da Senhora do Monte at sunset for panoramic city views. As the sun dips below the horizon, the city glows in golden hues, and locals and travelers alike gather to watch the sky change colors. Food here is all about fresh seafood and simple flavors. Lisbon's cuisine is rooted in the ocean, with dishes that celebrate the catch of the day and the region's rich culinary traditions. Visit a tasca for the prato do dia, grilled sardines and potatoes, perfectly seasoned. These humble eateries serve up hearty, affordable meals that capture the essence of Portuguese home cooking. Don't miss the pastel de nata, Lisbon's signature custard tart. Flaky, creamy, and just the right amount of sweet, it's a treat you'll crave long after you leave. For the original, go to Pastéis de Belém, warm, creamy, and unforgettable. This legendary bakery has been perfecting the recipe for nearly 2 centuries, drawing crowds from around the world. Explore Jerónimos Monastery and Belém Tower, monuments to Portugal's Age of Discovery. These UNESCO World Heritage Sites are reminders of the explorers who set sail from Lisbon and changed the world. For a modern twist, visit LX Factory, an industrial complex turned creative hub, packed with shops, restaurants, and the stunning Le Devagar bookstore. It's a hotspot for artists, entrepreneurs, and anyone seeking inspiration. Sample everything at Time Out Market, where top chefs serve up Portuguese classics and global flavors in a lively food hall. From gourmet bites to traditional favorites, it's a feast for the senses and a gathering place for locals and visitors alike. Admire Lisbon's colorful azulejos, tiles that cover buildings and tell the city's story. Each pattern and color reflects a piece of Lisbon's rich history and artistic heritage. Visit the National Tile Museum for a deeper dive. Here you'll discover centuries of tile-making tradition and see how these beautiful works of art have shaped Lisbon's identity. Take a day trip to Sintra, just a short, cheap train ride away. This magical town is filled with palaces, gardens, and mysterious forests, making it a must-see escape from the city. Explore Pena Palace and Quinta da Regaleira for a fairy tale escape. Wander through lush gardens, secret tunnels, and whimsical architecture that feels straight out of a storybook. At night, Bairro Alto comes alive with music, cheap drinks, and a friendly, buzzing crowd. The energy here is contagious, with bars and clubs tucked into every corner and laughter spilling out onto the cobblestone streets. Lisbon's cost of living is low. Enjoy 3-course meals and affordable stays without sacrificing quality. Whether you're a backpacker or a luxury traveler, you'll find great value and warm hospitality. The city's relaxed, soulful vibe is its greatest charm. Life moves at its own pace here, inviting you to linger over coffee, chat with locals, and simply enjoy the moment. It's gritty, beautiful, and real. Lisbon's authenticity shines through in its weathered facades, bustling markets, and the everyday rhythm of its people. Lisbon invites you to slow down, wander, and savor every moment, a perfect end to our journey. Let the city's magic linger with you, long after you've left its sunlit streets behind. Prague, Budapest, Lisbon, 3 cities, endless memories, and proof that Europe is for every traveler. The magic is in shared meals, stunning views, and wandering new streets. No luxury price tag required. I hope you're inspired to start planning your own adventure. There's so much more to explore. Mountains, seas, and more, all on a budget. If you enjoyed this journey, like, follow, and share with your favorite travel buddy. Until next time, happy travels and happy eating. Hi, I'm Erin, and welcome back. We've explored Europe's grandest sights, but today, we're going deeper. The real magic of Europe isn't just in monuments. It's in the flavors, festivals, and the warmth of its people. From Budapest's thermal baths to Seville's flamenco, we'll discover experiences that create lasting memories. This is Europe for the curious and adventurous, up close, personal, and accessible. Let's get started. Our first stop is Budapest, Hungary, a city of grandeur, history, and hot springs. Nestled along the banks of the majestic Danube, Budapest is a place where the past and present blend seamlessly. Its skyline is dotted with grand architecture, from Gothic spires to Art Nouveau facades, all set against the backdrop of rolling hills and the ever-present river. But beneath the surface, something even more remarkable flows: a network of natural thermal springs that have shaped the city's culture for centuries. Budapest's thermal baths are more than a tourist attraction. They're a way of life. Locals gather at places like Széchenyi Thermal Bath, where you'll see old men playing chess in steaming pools and families unwinding together. These baths are social hubs, places where generations meet to relax, heal, and connect. The mineral-rich waters are believed to have therapeutic properties, and for many, a visit to the baths is a cherished daily ritual, one that's as much about community as it is about wellness. For just a few euros, you can join this centuries-old ritual and feel the city's rhythm. After a soak, stroll along the Danube at night. The city's landmarks glow, and a simple public ferry ride offers million-dollar views. The Parliament building, with its golden lights reflected in the water, is a sight you'll never forget. The city transforms after dark, with bridges and boulevards illuminated, inviting you to linger and take it all in. Skip the fancy cruises, share the deck with locals and watch Budapest shimmer. The ferry is where you'll hear snippets of Hungarian conversation, laughter, and music drifting across the water. When night falls, head to the Jewish Quarter and discover the city's famous ruin bars. Unique spaces born from abandoned buildings, now pulsing with creativity and life. Simpler Kurt, the original, is a wild mix of art, mismatched furniture, and creative chaos. Here, travelers and locals mingle over affordable drinks, surrounded by quirky decor and live music. Every corner tells a story, from the graffiti-covered walls to the vintage bicycles hanging from the ceiling. It's a place where you can lose track of time, make new friends, and experience the city's vibrant, bohemian spirit firsthand. It's the bohemian soul of Budapest, unpretentious, creative, and welcoming. For food, skip the fancy restaurants and try a bowl of goulash at a local market or canteen. The markets are alive with color and energy, offering everything from fresh produce to traditional pastries. Sitting down with a steaming bowl of goulash, you'll taste the heart of Hungary, rich, spicy, and deeply satisfying. Hearty, comforting, and budget-friendly, it's the taste of Hungary. Sharing a meal here is about more than just food. It's about connection, tradition, and the simple joys of daily life. Budapest is a city that invites you to relax, connect, and discover beauty in both the old and the new. Every street, every bath, every market stall has a story to tell. Whether you're soaking in a bath, cruising the river, or exploring a ruin bar, you're not just sightseeing, you're living the city's story. This is how you travel smart and experience the true essence of a place. In Budapest, every moment is an invitation to slow down, savor, and truly belong, even if just for a little while. Next, we fly south to Athens, Greece, a city where ancient history and modern life collide. Here, every sunrise over the Acropolis feels like a new chapter in a story that's thousands of years old, yet still unfolding every day. Athens is a living museum, but it's also a vibrant, ever-changing metropolis. The Acropolis towers above, a symbol of democracy and art, but Athens's real energy is in its neighborhoods. While the Parthenon stands as a reminder of the city's glorious past, the streets below pulse with the creativity and resilience of modern Athenians. In Syri, street art covers the walls, cafes buzz with conversation, and creativity thrives. This neighborhood is a canvas for artists and a gathering place for dreamers, where every corner tells a story through color, music, and laughter. Stay in a local apartment, shop at the central market, and cook with fresh ingredients. Live like a temporary Athenian. Wake up to the aroma of fresh bread, stroll through stalls overflowing with olives and cheeses, and feel the city's heartbeat in its daily rituals. The best meals are street food. Grab a gyro or souvlaki. Find a bench in Monastiraki Square and watch the city flow around you. The flavors are bold, the portions generous, and every bite connects you to centuries of culinary tradition. Coffee culture is sacred here. Slow down, sip a strong Greek coffee, and soak in the atmosphere. Whether it's a midday frappe or a late-night espresso, these moments of pause are where friendships are forged and stories are shared. When you need a break, hop a ferry from Piraeus to Aegina or Hydra for a day trip. The sea breeze, the sound of waves, and the promise of adventure are just a short ride away, offering a refreshing escape from the city's energy. Swim in crystal-clear Aegean waters, explore ancient temples hidden among olive groves, and experience island life just an hour from the city. These islands are peaceful, picturesque, and full of their own unique stories. Athens is a city of contrasts, ancient and modern, gritty and beautiful. Here, marble columns stand beside street markets, and centuries-old ruins peek out from behind neon signs and bustling cafes. By embracing its rhythm, eating with locals, and wandering its streets, you discover a city with a huge heart and unbreakable spirit. Athens invites you to become part of its story, to lose yourself in its alleys, and to find inspiration in its blend of old and new. Now let's visit Ljubljana, Slovenia, a small capital with a big heart. Named European Green Capital, its pedestrian-only center is filled with riverside cafes, willow trees, and stunning architecture. Stroll along the Ljubljanica River, cross the iconic Triple and Dragon bridges, and soak in the relaxed vibe. Join a free walking tour led by passionate locals, or rent a bike and explore green spaces like Tivoli Park. Hike up to Ljubljana Castle for panoramic views, or wander its courtyards for free. The central market is the city's social hub. Assemble a picnic of local cheese, bread, and fruit, and enjoy it by the river. Ljubljana is also the perfect base for day trips. Lake Bled is just a short ride away, with its fairytale island and castle. After a day of adventure, returning to Ljubljana feels like coming home. This city quietly wins you over with its beauty, friendliness, and easy pace. A true green gem in the heart of Europe. Our final stop is Seville, Spain, a city that lives and breathes passion. Here, every corner pulses with energy, and the air itself seems to hum with anticipation. Seville is a place where tradition and modern life blend seamlessly, creating an atmosphere that is both timeless and vibrant. Here, life moves to a slower rhythm, with siestas in the afternoon and lively evenings in the streets. As the sun dips low, the city awakens, and locals gather in bustling plazas and cozy cafes, sharing stories and laughter that echo through the warm air. The gentle pace invites you to slow down, to truly experience each moment as it unfolds. Wander the labyrinthine Santa Cruz Quarter, where every turn reveals hidden plazas and flower-filled patios. Lose yourself in the maze of cobblestone streets, where the scent of orange blossoms lingers and centuries-old buildings whisper stories of the past. It's a neighborhood that rewards curiosity, offering secret corners and quiet beauty to those who explore. Marvel at the Seville Cathedral and the Alcazar, two architectural wonders that stand as testaments to the city's rich history. But beyond these grand landmarks, seek out the city's true spirit in its flamenco bars, where the soul of Seville comes alive each night. In Triana, flamenco is raw and real. Local artists pour their hearts into every performance. The music, the dance, the emotion, it's all woven together in a tapestry of sound and movement that tells stories of love, loss, and joy. Here, you're not just a spectator, you're swept up in the passion that defines Seville. Buy a drink, find a spot, and let the music move you. The intimate setting draws you in, making you feel like part of the family, even if you're just passing through. It's an experience that lingers long after the last note fades. Tapas culture is another Seville essential. Hop from bar to bar, sampling small plates like salmorejo, fried fish, and jamón ibérico. Each bite is a celebration of local flavors, crafted with care and meant to be shared. The ritual of tapas brings people together, turning a simple meal into a joyful social event. It's affordable, social, and delicious, a true taste of Andalusia. Whether you're with old friends or new acquaintances, sharing tapas is about connection, laughter, and savoring the moment together. Seville is a city of festivals, from solemn Semana Santa processions to the exuberant Feria de Abril. These celebrations fill the streets with color, music, and emotion, drawing people from all walks of life to join in the spectacle. The city's calendar is packed with events that showcase its deep-rooted traditions and infectious joy. Even outside festival season, the streets are alive with music, dance, and spontaneous celebration. It's not uncommon to stumble upon a group of musicians or dancers, turning an ordinary evening into an unforgettable memory. In Seville, every day feels like a celebration of life itself. Find a quiet plaza, sit under an orange tree, and watch the world go by. These peaceful moments are just as much a part of Seville's charm as its lively nights, offering a chance to reflect and soak in the beauty around you. Seville teaches you to savor life, embrace beauty, and feel every moment. It's a city that invites you to live fully, to celebrate both the extraordinary and the everyday, and to carry its spirit with you wherever you go. As our journey ends, I hope you've seen a different side of Europe. The real wonders are in the moments, a shared meal, a local melody, a kind gesture. These are the souvenirs you carry home in your heart. Travel slow, stay curious, and spend wisely. You don't just see Europe, you feel it. The greatest wonder is the connection we find when we travel with an open heart. Thanks for joining me. Keep exploring.